Hello YouTube, welcome back to a Monday edition of Driving Up Stocks. Thanks as always for joining us. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've been here for all 85 videos, however many, and you have not yet for some reason hit that like button, please make sure that you do. Or that subscribe button, because we don't just hit the like button on this channel. We climb that turnbuckle, go all the way up to the top, and drop the Macho Man Randy Savage flying elbow drop on that like button. Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be another short one. As you can tell from the extreme close-up angle once again, I have not yet replaced my camera holder. And I have not been able to really look into my current one to see if it's something that I can maybe fix with like a little super glue and like duct tape and whatever. I don't know. I doubt it, but we'll see. So this will probably be another brief one. I was hoping that by changing the portfolio updates to just once a week, basically, that I'd have a little bit more to report out. But unfortunately, it was a very quiet week for my portfolio last week. We ended the week at $243, and I believe it was 22 cents. So we're down about 2.5% from last week. They are projecting the markets to be up this week. Looking at this morning when the markets opened, I actually dropped a couple dollars. I'm back up now. I'm over what I ended. I ended the week at, what, 243? I'm up to like 245. But we did have a pretty significant drop, which was funny because after the drop hit this morning, I was looking at an article that was saying that the markets were going to take off Monday. Cryptos kind of went up and then they dropped down over the weekend. They're kind of steady right now, moving up a little bit. The two that have been doing the best, which is Bitcoin and the Dogecoin, I'm actually in the green on those. I'm in the money, but I'm waiting because again, there are estimates that Dogecoin's going to hit 0.005. I'd like to wait till we get there. It did it about a month or so back, but it was like very quick and I missed it. So it is projected to go up, and that might be a potential resistance point there. Bitcoin, they're still talking 15,000 a coin for that one. We're just shy of 12,000 right now, so I'm kind of hanging on to that one. The other two, they're just kind of like plugging away. They go up a little bit, go down a little bit, go up a little bit, go down a little bit. Overall, they're kind of steady. No new dividends paid out since the last update. Johnson & Johnson, that's my latest swing trade. That one, I am up on that one. But being, what's today, the 24th, 25th, their ex-dividend date is the 28th. So I'm just going to hang on to that one. It's got a pretty steady price. So what I'll do is I'll just get, I think I figured out that I'll get like 9 cents from my fractional share, somewhere in there, maybe 6 cents. I can't remember now. That's what I should get if I did my math right for a dividend payout. And then I'll sell that one. Usually the price dips, about, as they say, what if it's $1.20 is what their dividend is. The stock price, on that ex-dividend date or right after that ex-dividend date, will dip that amount. So kind of hang on to that for another week or so. Oh my gosh, like my neighbor kids. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but the neighbor kids are going crazy. I don't know what they're playing, but it looks like they're having a lot of fun. Anyhow, but that'll dip, but then it'll come back up. It's got a pretty steady price, so I know I can end up making out pretty well on that one. Get a little bonus 6 to 9 cents there. COTY, my COTY, not CODY like me. COTY, the cosmetics brand, that one's been down under $4. I might work on averaging that one down so that it doesn't have to go quite so high to be able to sell out. Trying to think if there's anything else going on. AMC theaters reopened, limited. They had like a little over 100 theaters that reopened on Thursday. It was their 100th anniversary of opening, so 100-year anniversary. So they were honoring 1920 prices basically. So it was 15 cents a show. Closest one to me, I'm up in like Northwest Ohio. The closest one to me is about 2 hours away in Columbus, Ohio. And I forget what movies they were playing, but it was like, you could see like Footloose, some of the older ones, nothing new. That was a one-day promotion, but through October, they did say they're going to have different kinds of discounts they're offering on snacks and different concessions, and that through October, they'll be doing $5 tickets for basically previewed, I don't know what you call them, second run movies. So basically, like what they're playing now, they're not playing brand new movies because there's no brand new movies out really, other than a handful. They do have a couple. I think my good friend Brianna, I think she went to see Unhinged, if I'm not mistaken. So there are some new ones out there, but for the most part, they're going to have like second run movies and that kind of thing to kind of get some revenue. Obviously, I'm sure when these new releases hit, they're not going to be $5, they're going to be full price, but we'll see how that kind of plays out as they start releasing more. But that should help their stock price this week. Another big thing, my stock pick of the week was Clorox. The reason I picked Clorox, AMC, with all of their sanitizing and everything going on right now, they are looking to partner with Clorox. I'm sure that part of that isn't just, to get involved with a big name. It's to help reduce their costs, because I'm sure if they partner with them, they get a significant discount on their products for when they're cleaning their theaters. So that's basically like the big kid version of when you were growing up, or like as parents and things, you buying your kids all these things like, hey Dad, I want a Snickers, I want a Kit Kat, man, okay. All right, son, all right, daughter, you can have a Snickers, you can have a Kit Kat. I buy so many of these things, I ought to buy stock in that. I mean, everybody said it at some point with something. So this is like the big kid version of that. Like, hey, this, that which shall not be named, Voldemort, going around, is going to be here for a while, as it appears. So we're going to be spending a lot of money on cleaning products. So why don't we buy stock in that? Literally. So kind of a fun, neat little thing. If you can hear that, I don't know if you could hear that loud noise that was going across. About an hour and a half north of us, there's like an Air Force Reserve base, and they fly maneuvers over our area. We'll call this a fun, maybe disturbing fact. Everybody always asks why they pick this area to do flyovers. We are a very rural area, not a big population, and it's not publicly advertised, but I have a few friends on the inside. It's not well advertised, but the actual reason is if they would have an incident and a jet went down, they're less likely to hit anything in this area because everything's so spread apart and not real heavily populated. Fun fact, so if you have a lot of flyovers in your area, just keep in mind it's not because you're such a cool area to fly over, it's because there's not very many people around you, so there's less potential for collateral damage if there's an accident. But it's Monday. Hopefully the stock week goes well. Like I said, things are already starting to pop back up this morning. Appreciate you joining in. Again, if you haven't hit subscribe, drop that elbow right there on that like button for me, if you would, please. Leave a comment. As we know, Thursdays are going to be more devoted towards like motivational leadership, story time type videos, unless we have a good chunk of information to share for an actual full-blown portfolio update. So leave me comments, jump on my Twitter, Instagram, whatever, DM me. Let me know if you got any ideas of things that you'd like me to rant about, try to break down, talk about. So until Thursday, hopefully your week goes smashing. Take care.